You need to be.
Donald Cooper became a member.
What's going on? We doing? It's a long song. Oh. How we doing? Good morning after a long weekend. Your name was not green. I didn't even notice either. I would have eventually. Pretty crazy move to the downside here this morning. If we zoom out, check it out. We were up there, and now we're not. About almost 500 points to the downside here. I was told TSM went into a down halt around here. Why is it? I guess you guys can't hear it, but I can. So loud. Oh, hold on. There we go. There we go. Okay. It's still a little loud. Let me turn it down. I was jamming a little bit over the weekend. Streamer bot should be up and running. Let's give that the old test, shall we? Josh, how you doing, man? Did you ever get that second account set up? Question mark. I don't remember. I didn't look. I don't remember getting an email though. Karen, good morning. All right, we're working. Oh wait, I didn't see if it actually worked though.
Pussy.
Okay, it's working. Should have it. Let me check. So this morning I was actually messing around with this a little bit, and I only needed 600 or so to pass my futures desk evaluation. Guess who passed their futures desk evaluation? Let's go. All right, we are 9:30. See if we can go down and break the lows here. I don't know if I want to mess with this, but hard not to maybe take a stab or two at this. If not, I don't know. I thought I had checked, but I don't remember. I don't remember seeing an email or anything. I was going to say if we get a nice push down through 2350, I was probably going to take a stab, but unfortunately it only went barely a point under 2350. Kind of used it as support there. This close to the open, I'm gonna be careful. Even though the range is already pretty big. All right, I already had a decent little pullback there, so I'd be looking for a pretty good move down here, maybe towards 23,000. 23,000. We haven't said those numbers in a while. Look at that, just 20 point dumps on candles like that. That's pretty crazy. Let's see if we can't get something like 85. Be beautiful. I'll put an order out there just in case. Let's see. I know. What a down move we got here. Yeah, I don't see it, Josh, just FYI. Like it's just that, the first one. When I click the little down arrow, I don't see anything there. Did anybody in the stream? So I posted, I actually won one of the 20,000 accounts that My Funded Futures gave away. I immediately posted it in the giveaway section in my Discord. Did anybody in here get it? Nice little bounce here. You got it, Waffles? All good, Josh. Nice, Waffles. Good stuff. Yeah, I actually had bought my own My Funded Futures account, and then I I won that account, and I was like, I'll just give it away. You made 1,500 this morning. Let's go. Right, because you have the 50% consistency rule there. Karen, question. I'm working on a website to sell products. Still in the making. There's a spot to create discounts. I'm sure I know the answer, but can I make a discount using your code VOLA as a discount? LOL, serious note. For what? Like for one of the props? I on a serious note, I don't want it to be used if it's not for something that would actually work. But if you're talking about signing up and using VOLA and you're the one getting the benefits for it, as long as it's something I'm not also trying to use, then yeah, go for it. Free roam, baby. Skincare, gotcha. Would you actually be using it? Like people would use VOLA to sign up and you would get it if they use it? If so, then yes, please do. That sounds awesome. Because then when I'm actually spewing my things where VOLA works, I can add skincare products and it's actually legit. How would you be helping me out? I'm always trying to help when I can. Paul, good morning. Just added 2 accounts, Josh. Take a look. So Josh is working for, I don't know if you guys remember Josh, but he is now working for Traders Launch. And I've been looking into them. They seem pretty cool so far. But I told him I wanted to trade a couple accounts and whatnot on their platform and kind of do my own due diligence first, like I always do. What a bounce. You know, just a 100-point bounce, no big deal in 5 minutes. Get marbles up and rolling. Need to get rid of some of these tabs. I have too many tabs open from the weekend. Hopefully that works first try. That'd be nice. It did. Look at that. Exclamation point marbles, Rodrigo. How we doing? Good morning. Get them in. You got 10 minutes. Get those marbles on the track. Prize pull up to $155. Man, look at this bounce. I have a feeling this bounce, though, is probably just big money trying to get some liquidity to the upside before they bring it back down. That would be my guess. If I knew I could hold on forever, I feel like a short back down to the lows here is a really good play. It's just a matter of how high are they going to take it before they possibly bring it back down. Emmy, good morning. Mite me. Good morning. I would probably link your YouTube channel to my site. Ah, nice. Let's go. Hey, any support is welcome. Any and all. Yeah, I was really hoping for a specific griddle to go on sale for Labor Day, and it did not. I think it's because it's still too new. I was ready to buy it. It just did not go on sale. So now I'm probably going to wait till Black Friday. What's the difference between a box fit t-shirt and a relaxed fit t-shirt? What is the difference between a box fit tee, a relaxed? You should make an ad for her. I mean, I could try. A boxy t-shirt has a distinct, straight, and consistently wide cut from the shoulders. In contrast, a relaxed fit tee is generally looser around the body, but often has a longer length. Interesting. Relaxed is like a spandex shirt. Boxer personal fave. I've never worn a box t-shirt that I can think of. I've always just worn, I guess, what are considered normal t-shirts. I have no idea. But since I'm a little on the chunky side at the moment, I've been thinking of like, what if I found some shirts that weren't so huggy, you know? I was just looking around. $16th. My fund of futures is seeing if I could come back on day the 16th. Got going on Tuesday the 16th. Anything? Boys picture day. Other than that, like anything. Our pool is getting closed the day before. What is my birthday party that we're having before I leave? The 13th. All right, let's do it. add that to my calendar. So said just from 10 to 10:30, so just a little half-hour guy, but never hurts to go hang out with one of them. So Josh, I'm seeing the email, however, it's not popping up on the website. I could get refresh instead of. Still don't see it on the dashboard. I still only see the one account. I did get the email though, so I don't know. I just bought a massage office chair and my trading win rate about to go from 50% to 90% run rate. I use code VOLA. Let's go. Yeah, it says it's on auto refresh after 5 minutes too. And it's been 5 minutes, right? Since you sent it, set it up. So I don't know. Yeah, just to show you guys this as well. Up here, we are now in the sim brokerage. I should have left the, so when you complete the assessment, a little button pops up underneath over here and you can hit complete assessment, and then it takes you through. You got to sign a couple things and then boom, good to go. Yeah, we are now officially in the sim brokerage. Yeah, you can see, look, TFDX started 1 hour ago. You might not be able to read it, but there she blows. Took our time on that one. Finally got there. I did end up paying the monthly fee once because we were doing well and I didn't want to go crazy on it, but took our time, got there, and here we are. All right, looks like we're good to go with my funded futures. So on the 16th, expect to watch me over there. I'll probably still come live here and then move my way over there. Maybe I'll go live early that morning. All right, is this the move back down that I was looking for? They did kind of fake it out once already. Let's see. Click into the web platform. They might not display on your dash right away. GDT. I watched your 14-year. Looked like you had a mouthgasm. Let me see. Let me just log out and log back in. See if that does the trick. Yep, there they are. So I logged out and logged back in, and there they are. Is there a way to get rid of a breached account, Josh? Or is it always going to be there in the drop-down menu? I guess with trading on Traders Launch, you got to be very mindful because the drawdown is really close. Only $800. And that's for the 100K account. Traders Launch is interesting because you get to choose your profit split. So it's more expensive, obviously. So there's a 55% profits, 55-45 profit split and an 80-20 profit split. But the 55%, you get 50% off the pricing. So it's cheaper. But then you also get to choose your trading hours. Do you want to trade just the New York hours, which I'm assuming most people that watch me would, or do you want to trade the full 20? It says 22 hours, but shouldn't it be 23 hours? Because it closes at 5 p.m. Eastern, not 4 p.m. Eastern. But it says 4 p.m. Eastern on there. But it says or 22 hours from 6 p.m. to 4 p.m. And obviously, it's more expensive if you choose the 22-hour one. So it's interesting how they have that laid out. I feel like it's a bit much, personally. Like, I think you should just have one split and one amount of hours that you can trade. I feel like it's making it. I wonder if they came from the idea of let's try to make cheaper accounts, but I feel like nobody wants a 55% profit split. But at the same time, I know people don't want to pay. I don't know. It's gimmicky to me. Oh shit, Marbles is up already. GDT snuck in there. Get that up and rolling. I didn't even pull it up yet. Our fantasy draft was interesting. A guy almost died. There was a lot of puke, and my draft grade was a C with a recommendation to seek a trade. All right. Well, first things first. How did the guy almost die? Alcohol poisoning? Where did you have it? Cody, good morning. Did anyone here win? Yeah, Paul, I did. I gave it away in the Discord. He was bet he wouldn't finish the last hour in the pool. And for some reason, chose to dive head first into shallow end. Ugh. I'm assuming he was drunk. Came into the stream to a guy almost died. Going to be a good stream. The drawdown is worth it for when you get to the live stage and you can take those daily payouts. So let me pull that back up real quick. So if I'm 80% split New York City hours for 100K account, it's $100. Profit target's 2,000. Max drawdown's 800. No activation fee. So it's not bad for a 100K account. It's just crazy because when you are used to trading 100K accounts, you're not used to a $800 drawdown. So you're trading it more like a 50K account or even like a 25K account. It just so happens that the starting balance is 100K, right? But really what the starting balance is doesn't really matter. It's really based off what your drawdown is, because their 300K account, the max drawdown is 2,000, which is what most like 50K accounts are for other props, right? So that's what you really have to look at, not like if it's 100K, 300K, 200K, whatever it is. You got to look at what the drawdown is. With 80%. Gotcha. I'm just looking at the website and breaking it down. I'm curious though. So when you get to live, let me go to, where's like the help center? Billing and accounts, customer support. Is there a help desk where I don't have to join the Discord, or is there no like FAQ on the website? I guess my question would be like, it's trying to be like take profit trader, I'm assuming. So what's the buffer you need on the account to start taking the daily payouts? Should be just scroll to the bottom. I don't see anything at the bottom. I see settings. I go top left. Yeah, I can't even go to let me go scroll down back. Nope. I don't see any like FAQ section or anything. If I hit customer support, it just brings up Discord or email support. Settings. Yeah, I don't see anything. All right, let me get marbles ready. Chart's still moving up. I was not expecting it to go. I mean, like I said, I don't know how far they'll go back up. They might even go retest this like 270 area. But I have a feeling this is just big money trying to get some liquidity, and then they'll bring it back down. That would be my guess. Their eyes are big this morning with everything that's going on. Would be my assumption. All right, let me get marbles in. Waffles. Donald, Emmy, Josh. Josh, what's going on, man? You getting excited for week 1? I'll have to show you my other 2 rosters from my 2 drafts. The one is not really worth looking at because it's just a 10-man. But the other 14-man, I was actually kind of happy with. If we get a big push up through 50 here, 250, I might take a stab at this. Seven. Just getting marbles ready real quick so I don't forget the number. Up to $155 for that giveaway. Josh says you make the buffer just before you get moved live. It's 1K for the 100K, 200K for the 2K buffer for the 1K for the 100K and 200K, and 2K buffer for the 300K. Minimum withdrawal 200 and no payout caps ever. You might need to join the Discord for frequently asked questions. Just been resting the arm. Atta boy, Josh. Been doing some of that hydrotherapy. I need you, man. So I need you to rest your legs, because in the league that I got you, passing touchdowns are only 4 points and rushing touchdowns are 6. So I need you to score more rushing touchdowns this year than passing. I'd prefer like 50 plus. Just, but against the Ravens, put up a dud if you don't mind. I'd appreciate that. So Josh, you only need $1,000 buffer, and then anything above 1,000 with a minimum of 200, you can pull out once you're live. That's actually not bad. That's actually not bad at all. So what? And is there a consistency rule, or minimum? Is there a minimum days? I would have looked this stuff up myself, but I don't see it anywhere. I highly recommend getting an FAQ section on the website. I'm highly surprised there isn't one already. Thanks, Josh. I appreciate it. Yeah, anytime you're at like the 10-yard line and you like drop back and there's a guy wide open, like pump fake that shit and just run it in. Cody, we're talking about Trader's launch. No consistency or minimum days in the funded, only 40% consistency in the eval stage. Okay. So three days minimum in the eval. Still watching. Big pump up through 50. I still might be interested. Literally tapped it on that first try. Yeah, it sounds like it's like Take Profit Trader, but I mean, if it's a little bit more expensive than Take Profit Trader. But as long as, oh, there's the pop through. See if we can get a push. Jeez, these candles are actually really big. Be careful. Like that little poke through right there, that's 10 points, maybe more. But it sounds like they're a little bit more expensive as long as Take Profit Trader doesn't bring back the activation fee. As long as, I don't think Take Profit Trader should bring back the activation fee. I think that's why they're becoming more and more popular. Because I think a lot of people are like, dang, Take Profit Trader is kind of expensive and I have to pay a activation fee. So as long as they keep the activation fee away, I mean, they're definitely one of the better firms, because once you get live and you get a buffer, that's crazy. So Josh, another question. Say I get funded. What is there a payout cap? Like, is there a max that you can take? Because what would stop somebody from passing the eval and then full porting and going up 50K in one day and just withdrawing it? Is there anything stopping somebody from doing that? Because I feel like the way that it's structured, it really wouldn't be that hard to do. I mean, granted, Take Profit Trader isn't really that much different, but Take Profit Trader, they have a trailing drawdown. Oh, that's the other question. Is it trailing or end of day? I don't see that on here either. I'm not trying to nitpick, but yeah, I feel like a lot of this needs to be put on the website, especially for where you sign up. Like, what's the drawdown? Is it end of day trailing? What was the other thing that I was talking? The buffer, but no payout caps ever. It's in the live stage, so it's real markets and real money. No sim funded accounts. Wait, so you're telling me if you pass an eval, they're putting you straight into a live account? How? Full port is breaching? We do not offer intraday equity trailing drawdown as we consider it predatory. Where do you see that? Is this all like on the main page, like before you log in or something? I'm not seeing any of them. Let me open an incognito window. Oh, trade. Taking me to the login. Okay. No consistency rule once funded. No time restrictions or cap on payouts. No activation fees once funded. So how are they putting you in a live account though? It's on the homepage at the bottom. Ah, okay. So you guys need to put this in on the dashboard too, because it's not on the dashboard anywhere. Even if it's just a link to this somehow, because this is not, once you're logged in, you can't see this. No daily loss limit. I'm very confused. How are they putting you in a live market? How are they putting you in a live market after you pass the eval? Like, are they giving you actual starting capital? So they're taking a hit before you even do it? That doesn't make any sense. Because if the drawdown, you said it's 1,000, that means they would have to put $1,000 of their own money into a real account. But you haven't, like, let's say it's the 100K account. It's $100. So they're taking a $900 chance every time someone passes an eval. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't sound business savvy. Just stick with Apex and Future Desk and Tradeify. I will say that Apex is trying to make their way back in. And I will say, oh yeah, there is news at 10 o'clock, by the way, careful. Apex, they're one of the only firms that you can really do what you can do there with the 20 accounts. And that's why Apex will probably never die until they actually die, if they ever die. Because they give you leverage that if you're willing to take the risk with 20 accounts and copy trade them, that you can't get anywhere else. Yeah, Take Profit Trader, I'm still working on that account. Stay away from this for a bit. Oh, let's run marbles while we're talking. I got a little excited watching that candle for a second, but I'm not going to touch this until it settles down. But yeah, Josh, help me understand how that works, because it doesn't sound right. Either I'm being lied to or you're being lied to. Because it don't make sense. The evals are the typical simulated funds. If you can pass the simulated aspects and make this... Oh, hold on. Move my camera. And make the buffer... Wait, sorry. If you can pass the simulated aspects and make the buffer still in the simulated stage, you get moved into the live phase with your drawdown already. I don't understand. I don't understand. So you're so the drawdown, the profit target is $2,000 for the eval. So you're telling me when you hit $2,000, you're not done? You have to go on top of that to get to the funded stage? Yeah, long at the open hurt. It was a long a minute or two after the open. Sorry about that, Don. You know, I haven't looked at my Take Profit Trader account in a while. I feel like I haven't really had a good reason to trade it. T4 alerts. Ooh, bad bounce. Waffles. You make 2K in the eval stage, 1K in the buffer. See, this is where you got me confused. What do you mean 1K in the buffer? Hey, get out of here, Waffles. Oh, we're both gonna... No! Thought we both made it. Oh, that's in the hole. No, it's not. The wrong hole. Oh, Don, we got another one. Let's go. If I win, I'm keeping that shit. Same hole, man. Don number 2? Nope. Waffles? Nope. All right. Run it back. Caught a good trade with my 50K account pre-market, so done trading for the day. Nice, Don. Let's go. All right. Let me try to understand this. You make 2K in the eval stage, 1K in the buffer, which is still simulated. If you make the buffer, you move live. Okay, so the eval profit target is not 2,000, it's actually 3,000 is what you're telling me. Once they hit padding amount in the funded stage, they're paused to sign a contract and move live within 24 hours. For the 100K account example, their drawdown would be locked at 100K, and their live starting balance, where they were paused to sign the contract, is 101K. So it's one. So essentially, it's a real account with $1,000 in it. But you have to get to 3K in the eval, is what you're telling me. So it's not, the profit target is not 2K, it's actually 3K. That's misleading, unless I'm misinterpreting this. All right, this is either going to be a fake out to the downside, or it's going to be a move back down towards the downside. Yep, heard it here. It's either going to go up or down. Kind of feels like it wants to go down, though. Some good wicks to the upside there. This it'll push down. Now, is this going to be a fake out, or are we going to actually continue down? That is the question. Solus! About to get hammered like GDT's draft mate. Looks good, looks good. Go away, lasers. Come on, Josh. Go away, lasers. Go away. Yes, yes, yes. Go, 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 go. Nice. Get in the hole! It's got a shot. Hit it. No. We got Donovan hitting lasers. Karen, last chance. Oh. All right. Back to the chart. Start it over. Josh needs to explain this better to me because I still don't understand. Hold on, let me minimize, cancel. Bam, bam, ba-da-dam, bam, bam. Exclamation point marbles, get them in. Ooh, it says Donovan. Holy booty shorts. Got a good swing. Check out her golf swing, guys. It's really good. Watch this. Boom. What a golf swing. Good thing I don't have one of them eye trackers. I've been watching a lot of golf lately. Missed the last race, but got in this one. Let's go. He's in. Looks like AI. I wouldn't doubt it. Would not doubt it. Neck. Kind of hurts. Back to the t-shirts real quick. How much do these things cost from me? Desi Minimals. Oh no. How much do they cost? What the? Oh, these are... What prices are these in? Stretch box fit? What's the point of it being a box fit if it's stretch? Heavy box? Come on. Be heavy. This is in some, it's in a different currency. Let's see. All my life of being fat, I never knew about box fits. Might be the E. Hiding some of fatness. What is the symbol? Know what currency? Search Google. That is an Indian rupee. So it's only $14.65. 1,290 rupees is $14.65. Exclamation point marbles, says Oscar. That was golf? Yeah, Cody, that was golf. Yeah, it looked like we were gonna head down. Question is, how far are we gonna go down? Maybe I'll find another place that sells box fits. That it's like I can return it when it doesn't fit. Let's see. Box fit. Get your marbles in. They don't even call them box fit. Where can I buy box fits? They're the first thing that came up was 3-pack men oversized t-shirts. Doesn't say box fit, it says oversized. Ugh. I didn't sleep very well last night. Dogs woke me up at like midnight, and I struggled to go back to sleep. Popping back up. Order filled. Let's get, oh, wrong tab. Go here. Battle. Oh. Still have delayed data on those new pro accounts, so can't trade them. Bummer. My hindsight trading would have made 9K in each account already. What do you mean? Delayed data on what accounts? Marbles, get them in. You got 4 minutes and 20 seconds. So why does that always happen? That's crazy. Take Profit Trader. Morning traders. Hope you all had a great Labor Day weekend. We've had a few of the newer Take Profit Trader traders asking the question below, so I wanted to take a minute to quickly answer it. After I pass my test, how do I get my activation fee waived? Okay, so you start by using the code. You'd start by using the code to create a new test account. That account is 40% off for the life of the subscription, and we'll have the $130 pro account activation fee waived forever. Once you pass that test, our support team will review it. Once approved, they will add a free $130 activation fee credit to your credit bank inside the dashboard. So when you go to activate your new pro account and are asked to input payment details, simply use that free credit to take care of the activation fee. So they don't, it's not just a, Take Profit Trader, man, is so finicky with some of the most weirdest things. It's like, why not just make it so you don't have to pay the fee at all? It makes me wonder, because I had an issue with them one time when I did use the code. I wonder if it's sitting there in my credit bank. That would kind of tick me off a little bit. Not even let me sign. Let's go. Oh, it's not even let me sign it. There we go. Credit bank. Your credits. Nope. Nope. They need to just get rid of the activation fee. I don't think they understand, like, I mean, I get that they're making a lot of money from it, but ain't nobody got time for that. We did not get the extra amount we needed to get those free accounts, by the way, sad face. So now we started over. Sad face, sad face. TPT has my 10-minute delayed data. Apparently a known issue from this weekend. Interesting. And you can't use it to your advantage? Like they won't let you trade it? How awesome would that be? Oh my god, dude. Looking at pictures from 4 years ago, looking at my son and just how different of a person he was just 4 years ago, it's scary. $100% win rate. That 80 account. Yeah, but only if that 80K account was a take profit trader funded account. Now that would have been amazing. I need to eat some crabs. I haven't had crabs in a while. I want some. Oh, come back up. You and me both learning. I spent the summer learning and working. And get my payout. We're going. Let's do it. You can give me crabs. It's exactly the same as the My Funded Futures eval. T funded. Make padding moved live and can withdraw anything above where you left. Only difference is we pause for the contract signing. Yeah, but what I'm confused about is it says the profit target is $2,000 for the eval. Is that not true? Because what you're telling me is you have to get to 2,000, but then you have to go to 3,000, and when you get to 3,000, you then get moved to live, not 2,000. Morning, guys. Get your get marbles in if you want, real quick. It just ended, but I'll let it. It's still going. Gotta add Cody anyway. I'll add you as well, Jason. Oh, what was that? 34. This chart is kind of going sideways now. Looked like it was going down, and now we're just kind of going sideways. Let's run some marbles. Three, two, one, go. Code VOLA leading the way. Yeah, Josh, I'm just lost because let me go back to the website while Marbles is running. Maybe I can answer my own question. It does say on the website eval 2K buffer 1K. Well, what's the point of saying it's an eval to 2K then? That's what I don't understand. And it doesn't say that. Oh, okay, hold on. If you click the account details, another thing comes up. All right, it says evaluation, hit profit target 2000, avoid hitting end of day drawdown 800, start size 5 micros, best profit day, so as the 40% consistency, minimum trading days is 3, which makes sense if it's 40%. Eligible for payouts once plus 1%. No time restrictions on withdrawals, no 40% consistency rule, no activation / monthly fees. Scaling, +1 mini per +1% increase in account value, which is on 100K, that's going to be every 1,000. The max 15 minis per account, scale multiple accounts for more capital, which you can have 3 total accounts. Where does it say the eligible for payouts once plus 1%? But that says funded. Like that, it's already the funded stage. So does it go to a sim funded account? Is it a sim funded account? And when you get 1,000 in the sim funded account, it then moves you to live? Well, Jason, yeah, that's what I'm understanding. It's just the way that it's worded on the website is weird. That's all. Come down, come down, come down, come down. Nope. Gotta bounce good. Oh, it did kind of bounce good. Carry. Okay. Well, it doesn't say that anywhere. That's why it's confusing. Like that could be worded so much better. Like what it should say. I guess I'm confused. So does it start back over in a sim funded account? Is the reasoning behind that is so that you can't just basically full port the evals to get to, because it'd be a lot easier if you were still in that first eval phase to get to 3,000 versus having to start back over and get 1,000 again. Marbles is not being kind this morning. Beep. I swear, every time I hear that, it gets me. Is the worst soundbite you can add here. It gets me every time. Yes, it starts over again in the sim funded stage, so you're at a fresh account. Okay. Is there a reason for that?
Pussy!
My dad ran. Yeah, exactly. I swear, I think every time I hear that beep sound, it always makes me like think it's mine. It's like the perfect sound clip. It really is. I am gonna record a video today, so I am gonna try to get out of here on time. Back to the grind, baby. I was gonna start going to the gym this week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Order filled.
Yeah, that one is just, it doesn't sound exactly the same. It's still good though. Like picked scab or something on the back of my neck. I was gonna start going to the gym yesterday. I know it's an excuse, but we ended up doing a bunch of stuff with the kids, so I just forgot, and they were home. The idea is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Now I'm gonna drop them off at the bus stop and then just go right to the gym. So tomorrow will be my first day back at the gym lifting in quite some time. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm gonna try to go light to start so I don't overdo it, because then I'll just be too sore. Emmy, if you win, will you come visit me? This is Emmy Rosen, by the way, guys. Who do I go to the gym with? Me, myself, and I. Ooh, Waffle said, I want to go in first. See if it works out. Oh, Emmy still somehow got there. No! Come on, Paul. There we go. Come on, Paul. Come on, Paul. Oh, it's got a shot. It's going to hit that same spot again. Every marble that's made it that far has went to that same spot. Getting on my nerves. I will come visit your mom. Find a gym partner. It helped me. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. I will say the first time I lost all the weight and I got in shape, I did it all by myself. So I know that I can do it. It's just a matter of doing it. I really need to eat well. And I've been eating well, actually. I've lost 10 pounds, well, 8 pounds since the cruise. And I didn't gain, so pat on the back me. I didn't gain any weight on this last cruise. That's a huge accomplishment for me. I actually I almost never ate breakfast because I just don't eat breakfast anyway. I wasn't going to eat just because I was on vacation. And like I did eat what I wanted to eat, but I knew that when I ate too much, like I listened to my body and was like, yo, you're full. You don't need to eat anymore. Where in the past, I would just keep eating because it was free food. Why not? Right? Like that was my mentality. All right, let me start this next marbles. This is going to be our last marbles for the day. All right, exclamation point marbles. Get them in. Tony, where do you buy your box fit shirts? Are there any on Amazon? I really want to try them out, but I don't see any. And I really don't want to buy shirts that say oversized because then it just makes me feel really fat. And I don't think I'm that fat. See, so a lot of guys that gain weight, they gain it like in the front, right? They get that like beer belly, right? Where it goes out in front. I am spare tire. All my fat goes right to the bottom of my stomach and out. Like I have like spare tire type thing. So when I wear my shirts, like they fit fine up here, and then it pokes out at my stomach, and it's just like, ugh. Mine's a third leg. I'm always jealous of the guys who get fat out in the front because I feel like it just, I don't know, just looks better. Obviously, you just shouldn't be fat, but here we are. I've been dealing with being fat my whole life, so I always end up. I'm such a yo-yo. I always lose the weight, but then it seems to always find its way back onto me. GDT did really good this last time before he met his now fiance, right? Are you still in the gym every day pretty much? You were kicking ass going to the gym like every day. But looking at your videos, it doesn't look like you really like gained anything back per se. Nice. Yeah, I need to get back, dude. It's like one of the best feelings. Like once you 5 pounds, it's whatever. 5 pounds is 5 pounds. I mean, granted, you are already down there, so 5 pounds is a little different. But it's tough. Oh yeah, by the way, exclamation point marbles. I don't even know if I said it. You got 7 minutes and 20 seconds. Get them in. I'm gonna get down to 170. Yeah, well, you're taller than me too, aren't you? What are you? 5'11", 5'10"? Are you 6 foot? I don't remember you telling me your height. I feel like you told me once before, but 5. Yeah, so I was right. Okay, 5'10". I remember it was like taller than me, but not too much taller. I'm at my highest weight ever. Don, dare I ask what that is? I was up to my highest weight ever, but I've never ever seen a 2 and a 5 on the scale, and I refrain from ever doing so. But I was close. 194. I'm fucking jealous. How tall are you? My end goal is to be 180, 185. Methodical is like 277. Get out of here. Methodical though, you were pushing 300 though, weren't you? I was on a mission to get as big as possible, but you kind of forget all the muscle need to be maintained. I end up overeating. This is true. Tony, 190 used to be 330. Let's go. 293. Yeah, I remember you telling me you were pushing 300, which is why you started losing weight to begin with, right? Oh, Ozempic. Body fat. Stupid O'Reilly's commercial. Yeah, I actually started eating better before the cruise, and I think that's what led me to mentally be prepared for the cruise. And then I'm getting ready to go on another cruise. So but I feel like I'm back on track. If I can get back in the gym and I'm start lifting at least 3 times a week, I feel like that'll keep me going as well. Because when you got, everyone knows who's worked out. Like when you work out, it feels dumb to eat bad, right? Because it's like, well, then what was the point of working out? But some people actually work out to eat bad. So, I mean, I guess it depends on what your goals are. Eat your vitamins and say your prayers. Yeah. I used to weigh 145 and now I'm 160. Suck. I remember watching that video. You, Donovan, you're a little guy. Did you tell me how much you are? Oh, you're 5'7"? Okay. So 194 or 5'7". That is a little big. I'm 5'9", as close to 5'10" as you can get. And right now I'm 240. So I'm pushing it. Yeah, I'm not going to take anything either. I know I can do it without that stuff, so there's no point in taking it. I started maybe if I had like some a actual problem and I knew I couldn't lose it, or you know, I had diabetes or something like that, maybe I'd consider it. But yeah. Started back on my vitamins this week and I'm doing an ab challenge. Yeah, fuck abs. I've given up on abs. So I went from 240 down to 155, almost 150 before that 17 pound cruise that the story I've told you guys about. And I still didn't have abs. And I was doing ab exercises. I was doing everything. I lifted like 6 days a week. If I was going to have abs, it would have been when I was that weight, and I did not have abs. And I think it's because I had some loose skin from just being 240 that I don't know. But I was working out the entirety of going from 240 all the way down to, I think 152, 153 was the lowest I got, which was, I looked stupid skinny, but I still didn't have abs. And I was like, no, I'm done. I give up on abs. 6'2". You're 6'2" and you weigh 150 something, you said? Where were you? Where'd you go? You're the only one I'm not seeing. Oh, 160. But you won more. You were 6'2", 145? Jesus, eat something, dude. So the reason it is split up through eval and a buffer phase is because of the risk structuring as we move everyone live. Well, let's just be real. It's because it's a lot easier to get that extra 1,000 with the 40% consistency rule in the eval. Let's be real. And this isn't just you, Josh. This is every prop firm. Every prop firm tries to like make it sound like the reason they have a specific rule is for your benefit, when in reality it's the exact opposite. It's so that they don't give accounts and give money back easy. Easier than anywhere else. When I was in, and I don't fault them for that, right? They're a business. They need to make money. I get it. When I was in the Marines, I was 155 and I had outside lines, but not the cut of abs. Yeah, I've never even been close. Even when I was playing soccer every day of the week when I was younger, I just ate too much food. I'd never had abs my entire life. I've weighed that my whole life, pretty much since I was 19. I haven't been able to gain a pound, and until just recently this year, I weighed that. Oh, yeah, same thing. That's crazy. Segue, what time is news? We already had it. It was at 10 o'clock. I don't think there's anything else that was red folder today. Let me check. Nope. It says Trump is speaking at 2 o'clock. So that could move the markets. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock, we have Jolt's job openings. Marbles, you got 1 minute. Get them in if you didn't already. Exclamation point marbles. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll come back and we'll run marbles, and then I'm going to get out of here. Finally budged and bought myself some salmon from Sam's Club over the weekend too. Ate some, and I've cut the rest up into portions. Super stoked. Got that for lunch. What do you mean it's easier to get 1K with the consistency rules? There are no consistency rules in the buffer stage. Well, yeah, but you don't have to worry about the hold on. You don't have just 5 micros in the eval stage, right? Let me pull it back up. Oh, it is 5 micros. Well, then what's the point of, why not just make it 3,000 and be done with it then? What's the point of starting it over? I guess that's the part I don't understand. Like what's the difference in going to 2K, starting over, getting the 1K on basically the same type of account, and then moving that to live? Why not just make it, you got to get the 3K? It would be way less work on your end. No? Get marbles ready. Yep, keep getting your marbles in. Oh, dang it. Marbles has been really weird when I try to move the screen. It keeps making it smaller and it screws it up. I don't know. Let's see if I fix it. Doubt it. Starting over, easier to hit stop out again, I would assume, instead of having 2K buffer. But it wouldn't be a 2K buffer. It's a trailing $800 buffer. So that part doesn't make sense. All right, Cody, Don, Josh. I got you in there, Josh. Yeah, Emmy, Donald, Waffles. Got it. You're all good. 29. It's not trailing the account's drawdown locks when you hit 1K in the eval, or the you're talking about the funded. Yeah, you're talking about the funded in any phase. Well, then there you go. There's the answer. So when you hit 2K, it starts back over at $800, correct? This just doesn't feel very well outlined on the website. Like I shouldn't have to ask. I shouldn't have to ask like this. I mean, I'm sure it's somewhere in the FAQ. I guess I'd have to search for it. But I feel like these are the things that separate some of the props, is that some of them outline this very well on like when you're buying the account, and some don't. Yes, so you have $800 the risk to make the 1K in buffer. Right. So instead of 1K. So it's, I mean, it's only 200, but it's still 20%. Chart is making its way down here. Is this another fake out though? Never did break the highs of that first attempt at 10. Which that was off news anyway. Told you, it could have just been them grabbing liquidity. I mean, I said this at the beginning, that they were probably the big money just grabbing liquidity to bring it back down. It was just a matter of how far they wanted to take it to the upside first. Give us a second to see if we pop down through 150. This will probably be our last attempt at a trade here if it dries. Because the volume has died down quite a bit. Yeah, I'm hoping they dump it. Marbles is already done, guys. I already got it up and ready. So if you're in, you're in. Play some crazy music for the rest of the stream. Come on, chart. Do something.
Dreams start to fade. Speedo so tight, it's a crime to the eyes. Half naked stripper slinging loose for some guys. Fighting giveaways, man, you rig that trash. Fans get nothing while you pocket the cash. Kiki Polo busted broken lane. Chasing fake clout, but you're losing the game. Rig giveaways, yeah, you scam every Friday. Kiki's a fraud and your hustle's a highway. Yo, Kiki Polo busted broken lane. Chasing fake clout, but you're losing the game.
Come on, do it. The whole point is when traders are funded, they get to have their drawdown lock at starting balance, have zero rules applied, can trade however they want. I get what you're saying, Josh, and I'm not trying to say it's good or bad. I'm just saying it doesn't make any sense why they don't, like, what's the point of starting it over at 2,000? Why not just make them go to 3,000 and be done with it? It would just be so much easier on your side of things.
Broken lane.
Bro, I can't even get my kids to do the monkey bars. Watch this.
2, 1, go. Go, buddy. You got this. Come on, man. Quick, quick, quick. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Beautiful. Come on. Slink it out. Woo! Let's go. There it is. Yes, sir.
What?
2, 1.
What? If it's someone else's money, there'll always be rules. I know. All right, see if we can get the push down through 150. Literally bounced right off it. Come on, do it.
Pussy.
Financial freedom, that's your sales pitch lie. But most of your crew just watch savings dry. Tim's out here flexing, private jets in the sky. You're a Zoom call trading, Ross, you barely get by. From flipping fries to flipping bad advice, your warrior empire's built on gamble and dice. Warrior Pro, man, that's a cash grab trap. 5K for a course that's just recycled rap. Candlestick patterns, you preach to the crowd, but your win rate's quieter than your ego's loud. You claim you're a mentor, but the truth in the fight, results not typical, yeah, you're stealing the tide. Ross, take a seat, your hustle's played out. This diss track's the truth, now the streets gon' shout. Ross, you're a shadow chasing 10 size glow. Penny stock balls, a bunch of profits don't show. Burger to broker, yeah, you talk a big game, but your warrior hustle's just a hustle for fame. Oh, Ross, you're slipping, your alerts ain't legit. This diss track's hitting, better quit while you're hit. Better quit while you're hit. Stocks, you scout for a dime, but your chat room's buzzing with losses every time. Join my course, yo, it's only $1,000, but your students crash harder than a bear market's hand. Tim Sykes got the Lambo, you're stuck in the woods. Berkshire's hideout, but your trades ain't good. You're a YouTube guru with the hockey flair, but your
Excuse me. All right, let's run Marvels. I'll keep watching it, but this is just too slow. The only reason it's broken up is because it's all on the process of moving traders live on the data and the risk side. But it doesn't, why? What does it matter with the data and the risk side? Whether you do it in the eval or not, because you're still going to have to pause to sign all the information anyway. So why not just make that all one step instead of two? Once you're through, the only rule is to not hit the starting. Well, yeah, I get all that. I'm just hung up on the fact that you need to stop at 2,000 and start over again just to go to 1,000. Why not just add that to the original account? It's almost like you're making it harder on yourself. So basically, more people fail when you make them start over. Versus, it goes back to the emotional side of things. You are more likely to pass an eval than you are a funded account, right? So if it was just an eval that you had to pass and then they just put you in a live account, people would do that more often than if you pass an eval, then you have to pass a funded stage. Emotion that it's a funded stage, but people probably fail that more than they do the evals. Which, again, I get it, but trying to like hide it behind, oh no, it's actually better for you to do it this way, and like, no, it's not. It would be easier if I could just pass it all in one shot. All right, let's play marbles. GDT, I would respect it, right? And I'm assuming you would too. Like, I know that you're a business. I know that you have to make money. Stop. I wish every prop firm would stop trying to act like we want to pay you guys. No, you don't. You want us to lose. That's how you make money. But here's our rules. If you can beat us, you can beat us. There you go. Like, just be honest about it. That's all I'm asking. I would respect a prop that did that more than people that try to beat around the bush. Like, oh no, the reason we do this is because it benefits you. Like, no, it doesn't. Right, exactly. That's the game. And they want the hope. No, I mean, I guess you're right. I mean, to be fair, I mean, they are making their money off the 95% of people that just blow through accounts. Paul, go for it. As long as you're respectable and actually pay out and all that stuff, I'll back it. For 20% of the company, I'll exclusively trade with you. It's not hidden, it is displayed. I mean, also there is a lot of funding in the back end. This is their live funds used. They actually copy the traders that are live. Fed, prop firm, hard rules, cheap rates. You'll probably lose, but who knows? They make money with traders that are live. I mean, if they're making money. See, I don't know, man. The more I'm thinking about it, Josh, like, it seems off. Because there's no more fees, right? So for $100, you're telling me I can pass an eval. After I pass the eval, I then can go into this funded stage where I need to make $1,000 before I lose $800. Okay. Now let's say I do that. For $100, I am now in a 1K funded account. That 1K funded account came from their funds. I've only put in 100. Obviously, this is a little different, right? This is where the Ponzi scheme part of it comes in. I'm not saying they're a Ponzi scheme. All prop firms are, in a sense, a Ponzi scheme. Because they're taking failed attempts and using it to fund successful attempts, right? That's essentially what a Ponzi scheme is. But anyways, the way that I'm reading it is for $100, you can get $1,000 in starting capital. But at the same time, you're telling me that they're also copy trading. So not only are they putting out $1,000 of their own money for this account to get started, but now they're also risking $1,000 of their own money to copy the person that they gave $1,000 to. It just, it's a lot to digest. But I mean, how many people are making it that far, right? That's what it really comes down to. I mean, as long as 20 people fail for every one person that makes it, you're at least breaking even. Where there's smoke. My wife and kids ever find out, they would kill me. So my payouts is personal. Yeah, we've all been part of the 95%. Anyone who likes to think that they weren't part of the 95% at one point is just lying to themselves. The only way to get out of the 95% is to keep trying. I'm on account 44, I think, just on Apex. I really am thinking, like, if I ever get some decent payouts, I might go back to Apex, but right now I just don't see the need. I don't trade, I don't copy trade, I don't do any of that. The only reason you would use Apex is if you're looking for that max leverage with the 20 accounts, and I'm not. So I have no reason to use Apex. I'll still promote them because they still pay out. As long if you follow their rules, they're paying out. There was a guy, KJ Futures. He just got like 830 grand from them or something. So I mean, they pay out as long as you follow the rules. I've never seen them not pay out if you didn't follow the rules. The rules kind of suck now, though. That's the only problem. Go away, lasers. Stay away. Emmy! No. No, Emmy. All right, Tony, let's do this. Stay up. Stay up. Hit it. Get it. No. That's not going to make it either. Oh, no. No. Come on, Cody. Oh, it's not going to hit it either. What are you doing, Jason? Jason! 90% off sale? Yeah. The only thing I've seen is that they make you record your trades and tell them your strat. That's only for people that are like, they're only people that they flag. It's not gonna make it either. That's not for everybody. All right, we'll do one more. We didn't get one person down to the end lasers this time. This is gonna be our last chance though, because I don't want to stick around forever. I really want to have time to record this video. I want to give myself some extra time. This is my first video I'm recording for Jesse, the new editor, so I want to make sure I put my effort into it. It's going to be for Take Profit Trader. I was going to do it for Tradeify, but I messaged Brett and I was telling him I was doing it, and I was asking him a question about something, but he told me to wait a week because they're doing something this week, or well, they should be. Project X is what it is. They're releasing Project X this week. So if you use Project X, Tradeify supposedly should be getting it this week. So be on the lookout for that. All right, Josh. I'll talk to you later. I was not trying to talk bad about Traders Launch, by the way. We were just talking about Traders Launch, and I was kind of talking about every prop firm, not Traders Launch in specific. 5 or 6 people in my trading Discord. Well, a lot of them. So I had some inside knowledge to what was going on at Apex, and it was exactly what he had said, where they were essentially, people were copy trading outside accounts. And so they would have I want to say it was like 2,000 accounts all enter at the same time, same price, same place with all 20 of their accounts. And then all these accounts would be requesting payouts at the exact same time as well. So they started putting two and two together, that it was just like one master account that was controlling all of these accounts. So they were making people record and tell them their strat to the people that they believed weren't the master account. And a lot of the people were sending videos in, and they didn't even know how to explain how the software worked. Like, they didn't even know how to place a trade. So that's why they were making people send videos in, because they were trying to catch people that were literally just hosting accounts, essentially. All right, Josh. Yeah. I will say Code VOLA has made it near the end almost every time. Not going to make it there this time. Come on, Cody. Be the one, Cody. Going super slow, and it's going to get by. That's great. Come on. Smooth as fast, baby. Get in there. Start at the same spot again. Every person that's made it that far has literally went in the same spot every time. One more. This is it. This is the last one, I promise. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. What are we listening to? Is this one of my songs? This is not one of my songs. I was like, this doesn't sound like one of my songs. Oh yeah, I could show you my my fantasy team real quick. Pull it up. I need to set my baseball as well. And we got no pitchers going today. Here's my 10-team league. I almost got pick one again. Oh, excuse me. So got Bijan, Derrick Henry. Those are my 1 and 2 pick. T. Higgins, Mike Evans, Kincaid, 49ers, Brandon Albee, and I got Caleb Williams. I did grab Trevor Lawrence as a backup, but I'll probably get rid of him. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, that was a 10-team league, so obviously a bit easier to pick. Here was my other one. Got Jaden Daniels, Breece Hall, David Montgomery, Jamar Chase, Zay Flowers, Marvin Harrison, Dallas Goedert, Brandon Aubrey, and the 49ers defense. Now, Justin Hill. I do have Quinshon Judkins. I'm really hoping. I have him in my other 14-team league, too. I'm really hoping he comes to fruition. But, yeah, pretty decent setup. See if it pans out. According to the draft grades, I did pretty good, so. This is ridiculous. Oh, Code VOLA. Code VOLA's been near the end every time. Chart's coming back down. Nope, no lasers. We're screwed. Go, 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 go. Stay in there. Stay in there. Whew. Come on, Donovan. That's going to go in the same spot. No, it's an all. Yes. Yes. That's all we needed was that fourth one. Where's Cody? Cody's not making it. Okay, Donovan, you're our last hope anyway. Come on, baby. Let's go. I swear if the first laser gets you, I'm going to be pissed. At least make it to the third laser. All right, here we go. No! Ooh, it stopped. Go, 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 go. Oh, it's not going to line up. All right, at least we had a chance. At least we had a chance. At least we had a chance. Right? At least we had a chance. All right, real quick, let me show you. See, I don't know. Does it tell me? League analysis. All right, so here's the one league. I am Josh and Jamar bedtime stories. So it's got me the power rankings before the season starts. #1 in this league. Let's go to the other 14 team league. I am Kamish's nephew, so I'm 4th place overall on this one. And then the 10 team league, I am Justin Toucher. I am also in 1st place. So that was my 3 drafts according to whatever rankings these are. But so looking pretty good. Chart was trying. I was watching it. I was seeing if we got a nice little push, but as of right now, nope. I'm gonna give it a sec here, see if we can find something. No, seems like it's just going to kind of grind its way. All right, I'm out of here. I appreciate y'all being here. I'll be here tomorrow, same time, same place. Until then, have a good rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, I'm over here now. I almost slipped up there, but I'm over here now. Peace.
and a glance said, click this link, boy, let the cash roll in.